What is a balanced diet? This involves eating the right amount of nutrients from the 7 food groups to provide enough energy for daily living, training and performance, growth and repair, and maintaining health. What is anorexia nervosa? This is an eating disorder characterized by excessive loss of body weight and a fear of putting on weight. Weight is controlled by excessive exercising or by self-induced vomiting after eating. What is an anorexic? This is a person suffering from the eating disorder anorexia nervosa. Both males and females suffer from this condition, although teenage females between 15 and 19 years old seem to be affected most by this condition. What are carbohydrates? What percentage of our daily diet should be made up of carbohydrates? These should make up approximately 55% of our daily diet. What is carbo-loading? This is when endurance athletes don't eat many carbohydrates a week or so before an event. This reduces the amount of glycogen in their body. A couple of days before the event, they eat lots of complex carbohydrates to boost their glycogen levels. Identify 2 causes of obesity. Some of the causes of this condition can be a sedentary lifestyle, no or limited exercise, and a poor, unbalanced diet with too much fatty food, as well as a lack of awareness of how to live a healthy, active lifestyle. What are complex carbohydrates? These are starches which are stored in the muscles and liver as glycogen. When the body requires energy, it uses the glycogen stores as fuel. There are 7 components: carbohydrates, protein, fat, minerals, vitamins, fiber, and water. What does energy balance mean? If the amount of calories, energy, consumed by an individual in a day is the same as the amount of calories or energy used by the individual in the same day, the individual will not lose or gain weight, they will stay the same weight. Give 3 examples of complex carbohydrates. Give 3 examples of food which contain fat. Examples of this nutrient can be found in red meat, dairy products, milk, butter and cheese, oily fish, as well as cakes and biscuits. Give 3 examples of food which contains fiber. Give 3 examples of food which contains minerals. Examples of this nutrient can be found in meat, cereals, fish, milk and dairy foods, vegetables, fruit, especially dried fruit, and nuts. Give 3 examples of food which contains protein. Examples of this nutrient include eggs, dairy products like milk and cheese, red meat, and fish. Give 3 examples of simple carbohydrates. Examples of this kind of carbohydrate include jams, sweets, and chocolate. Give 3 examples of food containing vitamins. Fat-soluble types A, D, E, and K are found in animal fats, oily fish, and dairy products. Water-soluble types B and C are found in fruit and vegetables. What are fats, and what are the functions of fat in the diet? What percentage of our daily diet should be made up of fats? This should make up approximately 30% of our daily diet. This is also known as roughage. It helps the digestive system function properly and keeps it healthy and helps excretion as well as reducing constipation. Explain the importance of water in the diet. What are the long-term effects of excessive alcohol consumption? Excessive consumption of alcohol can lead to liver damage, as well as heart, muscle and brain damage. It can also lead to an increase in weight. What are the long-term effects of smoking? What is BMI and how is it measured? This is a measurement which takes a person's height and weight to calculate how healthy their weight is in comparison to how tall they are. It's calculated by weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. What does the term obese mean? This is the way to describe someone who has a body mass index, a BMI, of 30 kilograms per meter squared or more. This is a condition where a person has too much body fat for their height and gender. They have a BMI greater than 30 kilograms per meter squared. This is now one of the most serious medical conditions in the Western world, particularly in children. This describes the ideal weight a person should be in comparison to their height. Ideally, adults should have a BMI, body mass index, of between 18.5 and 24.9 kilograms per meter squared. What does overweight mean? This is having an excess amount of body weight in comparison to age and height. Having a body mass index BMI of 25 kilograms per meter squared or more. Which sports activities are protein-rich diets useful for? Protein-rich diets are useful for weightlifters, wrestlers and bodybuilders who require a lot of muscle growth and strength. What are the short-term, the immediate effects of smoking? In the short term, this can make us feel dizzy, short of breath, give us a headache and sore throat. What are the short-term effects of alcohol consumption? Alcohol is a diuretic, which means that it causes dehydration. Reaction time is slowed and the ability to concentrate and make correct decisions is impaired. Hand-eye coordination and balance is also negatively affected. What are simple carbohydrates? These are sugars, for example glucose and fructose, which are broken down in the body to give a quick release of energy. What does underweight mean? This means not having enough body fat to be healthy and having a body mass index, a BMI, of less than 18.4 kilograms per meter squared. What are vitamins? These are essential nutrients which the body needs to function properly. There are two types, fat-soluble and water-soluble. The fat-soluble types are stored in the body, but the water-soluble types are not. What is the whole school food policy?